Civil society organizations have urged President Bola Tinubu to prioritize addressing Nigerians' economic hardship, emphasizing that the cabinet reshuffles, which has excited the government, is not a priority for struggling citizens. The CSOs highlighted pressing issues such as rising fuel price, the depreciating naira, food inflation, insecurity, and deepening poverty, which required immediate attention. The African Work for Environmental and Economic Justice noted that while the president has the right to reshuffle ministers, the economic crisis worsened by the removal of the fuel subsidies and confusions over the rules of the NNPC has eroded public trust. NAEJ urged that reshuffling ministers alone won't solve the fundamental problem. Similarly, Action Aid Nigerian's country director Andrew Mamedu stated that cabinet change won't address the deeper issues of policy inconsistencies and lack of efficient governance. He stressed that new ministers need to drive impactful policies, not just to fill position. Jet Farms, Jerry Olawanjao, Waju addressed that the reshuffle is necessary but criticized Tinubu's initial cabinet choice, calling for capable ministers who can handle crises and engage the public. He also emphasized the need for transparent governance and public assessment of ministers' performance through key performance indicators. Okay, so the Nigerians are aware that the president of Nigeria has had plans to reshuffle the cabinet, and that has been a serious priority for him. But the CSOs have come up to say that this is not a priority that government should be so keen about, but he should rather look at how to address the economic hardship in the country, which Nigerians are suffering. Mr. Martins, what do you think about this, knowing that the issue of fuel subsidy removal, not just fuel, but subsidy removals, has been a serious issue for the people of Nigerians, but Nigerians want to hear about that everything has been settled, but we are hearing a different thing. What's your take on that?
Firstly, let's agree that a cabinet reshuffling is important.
Okay.
However, I have my take on cabinet reshuffling. I told you a couple of times ago that I ran for an executive office.
Okay.
And what I would have done if I, for whatever reason, made the mistake of appointing the wrong people to the wrong office, I'll assume that's the case here. People are not delivering as expected. Immaculata, I'll fire the underperforming people. I won't wait to do an elaborate or generalized reshuffle like it's a ceremony. No, if you're underperforming, I'll excuse you from the office and replace you with somebody who is performing well. We don't need to go and have an official reshuffling. It's a bad take to the initial process of selection of minister, and they've already started criticizing the selection in the first place. Also, will Nigerians perceive this as a reshuffle, or will Nigerians see it as, okay, these people don't chop? One put the next set of people we go chop, kind of like politically settling people who routed for you, people who ensured that you took office. Nigerians might or will, I can make both to say that Nigerians will perceive it as him, the president, now trying to ensure that everybody is carried along, because these people have had the experience, these other people come. Otherwise, who are the underperforming ministers? We just talked about a minister who is complaining that funds did not come to the ministry. What if she is replaced as Minister for Women Affairs? What if the shuffling removes that Minister for Women Affairs now and replaces? Is funds going to enter? And if the funds eventually enters, could this one not have done mighty things if the funds were available in the first place? That's the thing of priority. Who are the underperforming ministers? What are the performance indicators with which we're going to do this reshuffling? Because it's our office, it's a Nigerian office. These people are holding these resources in trust for us. So what are the performance indicators? Ministry for Sports, for example, what achievements have we had in the sport field? How are we recruiting the next generation? I stay close to Real Madrid Football Academy here, and sometimes I go around. I don't see any academic thing going on there. I don't see scouting and recruitment from the grassroots level going on there. And it's Real Madrid Football Academy in affiliation with Real Madrid Football Club in Spain. You get that's on. Minister for Petroleum, the president is the Minister for Petroleum and the Minister for State for Petroleum. What's happening to fuel? You took over the government with fuel less than 200 naira. Now it's less than 2,000 naira. So what are those indicators? Is the president going to fire himself as Minister for Petroleum? You get?
Exactly.
Now these are the things that we need to see. What are the performance indicators? Not just cabinet reshuffle. And then let's come back to the issue of priority. I would say that recent governments in Nigeria, not just this one, are known. They are reputable for prioritizing things that Nigerians don't consider to be important enough. There's a government in Nigeria that imported grass for cattle. In the first tenure of that government, they imported grass for cattle to consume. While borders were closed, importation of food was not allowed. But we imported grass. Immaculata, if you drive from here to Osun State, you'll find more than 300 hectares of grassland. But we imported grass for cattle to consume. This government started a coastal highway project. East-West Road is in jeopardy. And East-West Road covers most of the states that this coastal project is supposed to cover. East-West Road is still like that, but the coastal highway project is there. This government also bought a brand new jet, and built a brand new house for the vice president, and bought SUVs for ministers who already had, for lawmakers who already had SUVs. So when you check the issue of priority, I don't think they are even interested in that side anymore.
Oh, all right, Mr. Martins.
ASU is threatening to strike, and conversations are going on about ASU striking, but we're buying things. So when you check these things, you find that priority, as far as the government is concerned, is different from priority as far as the economy is concerned.